can't go. Remember, you were talking the other day about, oh, there it is. Every day is a holiday. Okay. I knew that was on here somewhere. So
Oh, yeah.
today is National Trivia Day.
All right.
Yeah, so happy Trivia Day, everybody.
Oh, and happy Trivia Day to you too there, Mitch.
Well, and right back at you, Slick.
And in lieu of Trivia Day, we're going to do what we do best and give you guys some trivia.
Hey, that's what we live for, baby.
The lies our parents told us.
Part 3.
Part 3.
You know, I was just thinking of this. I'm like, because here we are, we've already, 4 hours worth we've done of parents' lies. So basically, and now, of course, we went on massive down rabbit holes and other tangents. You know, we went on a whole big Christmas thing there the one time, you know, but still, I think in all this talking, our parents lied to us about a lot of shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, even though there's a lot of these, I think we both agreed that were kind of bogus and didn't make sense. They didn't seem really logical. But then again, just because it was the two of us doesn't mean there's somebody out there that's like, oh yeah, my parents told me that.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't really think about it like that. It's totally probable. I mean, obviously these came from somewhere. So
True.
You know, it's not, I don't know, it's hard to say.
It is. Because you know, you're in always that mindset, not you, I mean as in you, like you as in everybody. You know, you kind of just, you know, in your circle of friends, you know, you always talk and you're like, well, this, and this, and that's, you know, that always happened. But then when you hear somebody from like a, you know, different generation, you know, be like, oh yeah, this happened, this, and it's like, what? Like, really? Like, the fuck? So I like living, I can kind of say I live in a nice little bubble where there's a lot of things I don't hear and don't know. And then, well, I mean, just the two of us talking, you know, some of the stuff that you say, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Makes me go like, what? So I'm sure there's some of these that we went over that some people would be like, oh, absolutely. This absolutely happened. And just because I never heard of it really doesn't mean squat, because there's a lot of stuff I've never heard of.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Very, very good point. So, all right, let's see. Where are we at now? I don't even know where we're at and all.
You know what? I think we're finally on the thing that you did about like that website's done that I found. Now I think we're on to your stuff. So we're on to the episode 9 part where it's the straight up lies our parents told us list of 40 things. Eating crust will make your hair curly.
Never heard that shit.
Okay, no. See, I have. Well, okay. Not really. No, okay. Well, see, here we go. But, okay. Because, being I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a man. I mean, I am a man, but I'm not a manly man. But
Mitch wouldn't say he's a man.
I would say I'm a man, but I'm not like a man. Like, I'm not like, you know, spitting, chewing, you know, manly guns and tools guy. You know, I'm just a man with a wiener. That's all I am. I'm a, wait a minute, edit that out.
We've already got 2 episode titles within the first 10 minutes of the show.
Like, you know what I mean? Like when somebody says like they're a man, I don't consider myself a man. Like, I don't hunt, I don't fish, I can't fix anything.
You're an atypical dude. That's the way I am. I'm not, but see, I'm a handy guy. You know, I can do certain things that, you know, a lot of, like, you know, my wife's ex-husband couldn't, you know what I mean? Things like that. That like,
right.
But I don't like sports.
True. And see, and I love sports.
And it's just like, I always tell people, I always describe myself as I'm pretty atypical when it comes to certain manly things. I'm not a beer drinker. I don't watch sports. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
I couldn't go out and rough it in the woods, even though I sit there and I'll watch, what the fuck's the name of that show?
That.
Alone.
Oh, okay.
I'll sit there and watch Alone on my couch, with my feet up, eating a bag of chips, being like, what a pussy. Like, then they tap out. Like, this guy's, what a douche. Catch some fucking fish, bro. Like,
It's like, what do you mean you're cold? Like, suck it up, you bitch.
This guy tapped out after 40 days, douche.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I've done that before. And
Yeah. It's so
whatever.
easy to do. So easy. Yeah.
So
Well, like I said, watch it. Like with me watching sports, there'll be a guy that, like, you can tell that he hurt his knee really bad, and it's like, just get back in the fucking game. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Where, with me, I sneeze and then I'm out for, a week, but yet I'm sitting here on my nice comfy couch telling him to suck it up while it's, 10 degrees out and he just blew his knee out. Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
I totally
easy.
understand.
Yeah, very easy to be like that. I'd say the manliest thing I've done recently was I replaced our ceiling fan, and I did not electrocute myself.
Oh.
Yeah, and it took, I'd say the average male would take like an hour, I guess. I don't know. That's what YouTube said. And it took me about 3.
Okay.
Yeah. But I still felt very manly, and I thought for sure that once I hooked everything up, turned the breaker on, and flipped the switch, that either A, there would be a huge ball of flames, or B, the fan would turn on and it would unhook from the ceiling and decapitate me or something. And that's been a couple years now and the thing still works, so I feel pretty damn good about myself.
As you should.
Yeah. I've jumped a couple batteries, I know back when I was a teenager, I changed my oil in my car all the time.
Oh, yeah?
I even rotated my own tires.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm
not a
not
euphemism.
totally-
Like, they were real,
That's not a euphemism. I'm pretty sure I could probably do that.
Oh, yeah, you could. It's very easy. Because we had growing up, my stepdad had a jack, so I could jack things up, and, and I would be bored. It'd be in the middle of summer, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to jack my car up and then take the tire off and just do something with it.
Right.
Yeah. So I guess I'm a little more manly than I thought, but I don't know. But okay, so back to the hair. So what I would get told growing up was they would like, oh, well, if you eat the crust of your bread, you'll get hair on your chest.
Oh,
Not so much make your hair curly, but it would put hair on your chest. So then I would be like, well, hell yeah, I want hair on my chest. And I'm 45 years old and I'd still like to have hair on my chest. I got a little, in my little sternum area, I got some, and around my nips. Other than that, I don't really have any hair.
I have hair on half my chest.
Really? Which half?
The right half.
Really? For real? Like, only your right half has hair?
There's it's very sparse on the left side.
I don't want to say it, but I kind of want to see this.
Dude, I really don't know. It's pretty weird.
If you see me leering on the, when you're getting changed before work or after work, don't be alarmed if you see a set of eyes peering at you from the side or from the top. I might climb.
You're not
going
to see it though. I don't have.
Oh, you don't take your shirt off.
I often don't. No.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, I don't either. No,
Yeah.
I don't. I never do. Yeah. Maybe just some morning I'm just gonna say, hey, just pop that shirt off for a second. Let's see what you got going on there.
See, I might have a picture of it somewhere.
There we go.
That might make it less intimidating for you.
Yeah, because it'd be a lot better than hearing you and me in the locker room being like, come on, go on, take your shirt off. Let's see what you got. I want to see what you've been talking about here.
Hey, I gotta ask you, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this post that you have on Facebook? What is this? Like three sweat stains on a bed.
Okay, so get your list out of the movies you need to see this year.
Okay.
Because this is probably one of my top 5 movies ever. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, easily top 5 movie.
Hit me.
Coming to America.
Oh, okay.
With Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. There's a scene where Eddie Murphy's love interest, she's the father, or she's the daughter of the person that owns it. It's called a McDowell's, which is like a knockoff of McDonald's. Well, of course, she's got a boyfriend, who's the evil, the quote unquote villain of the movie. Well, he's the heiress to a product called Soul Glow, which is, for curly hair, for black curly hair, they would spray this on their hair. So towards the end of the movie, there's a scene where this family is all sitting on the couch. And then the father of McDowell's, he's like, oh, come on up. So they all stand up, and then they all got those grease marks from the back of their head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a lot funnier than how I explain it. But that is...
I can't wait to check it out.
Oh, it's easily one of my favorite movies of all time.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was I going to tell? There was something I was going to tell you today, and I can't remember. Man.
I don't know.
It was like the perfect thing to like open up the show with, and now I don't remember.
Oh, man. Well, that really stinks.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
It'll come to me in the middle of the show.
Yeah, and that's all right. I mean, we had a good opening to begin with, so
That's true.
That's
very true.
Maybe even be able to save this for the next opening.
Maybe if I remember.
Maybe. Yeah.
I literally could not tell you what the heck I had in my head all morning. I was like, "It's gonna be perfect."
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. It's all right.
So that'll put hair on your chest, dude. There's so many.
Yeah.
So many things that I've been told it'll puts hair on your chest. Like
yeah.
So basically, as if to say, it'll toughen you up.
Yeah. Any food that you're questionable on eating, that was the point to make. It's like, well, hey, you want to be a man, you want to get hair on your chest, you're gonna eat this, and if you don't eat it, you're gonna be, smooth as a dolphin, I guess.
I've even been told like doing yard work puts hair on your chest.
Oh.
But builds care. Like if it walking outside, if it's real cold outside and it hits you.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, that'll put hair on your chest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
I wouldn't say I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'm just a man with a wiener.
Just a man with a wiener. That's all I am. I guess I couldn't even say I'm a man. I'm just a guy.
Just a dude.
I'm a dude. I'm a bro.
I ain't your buddy, guy.
I ain't your guy, pal. Or friend. No, it's friend, isn't it?
I honestly don't know.
I think it's guy, buddy, and friend is the three that they always say. Those are awesome. All right, see, now some of these, we're gonna have some reruns with these.
That's okay. Yeah,
that's all right, because
we can skip the re-one or the re
exactly
the wee one.
The wee one. And we'll finally get this episode done. We can move on to something else.
Yeah. What was the one that I wanted to talk about the other day? Oh, superstitions.
Oh yes.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, superstitious. I'm not superstitious. I am a little stitious, though.
But I am a little stitious.
A great Michael Scott quote.
Jeez Louise, dude.
I know.
New Year's resolution, talk better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 3. Nope, we already did that one.
Yeah.
Number 4. Nope, we already did that one.
That one, yeah.
Number 5, TV will ruin your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
A
Yeah.
long-standing myth. Maybe back in the day when TV was a little bit different. Nowadays, it doesn't really matter. Hell, they have a you can buy an Oculus and strap a TV 2 inches from your eyes.
Yep. It's basically on your eyeballs. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because I would always get accused of sitting too close to the TV, too. So it was not only would the TV do it, but sitting that close to the TV would screw your eyes up. But the joke was on them because I've had bad eyes since I was like 8 years old. So it's like, well, how could it get any worse? I'd been wearing glasses since I was in 3rd
Joke's
grade.
on you, my eyes already fucked up.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah, that is a common one. Oh, I've heard this one too. Carrots make you see in the dark. Yep, I was told that one too.
So, you want to know what? I know a little bit about this one, a little backstory on this one.
Oh, do ya?
I organically know this information. Don't ask me how or why, but I do. The man who invented radar,
Okay.
he really fucking loved carrots.
Really?
Yeah, so back in whatever time that is, that's one part that it always evades me. I don't know when this happened. If you want to know, look up when radar was invented. But the man who invented radar really liked carrots. And during that time, there was a lot of propaganda going on. So they would have this war propaganda posted all over the place. And it would just like, if you want to see really well, eat like blah, 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 eat your carrots because you're blah, 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 and radar and yada, yada, yada. And everyone was like, oh, yeah, I want to see well. So it doesn't do anything to your eyes.
Oh. Well, son of a bitch.
It's just propaganda. You know what I mean? That's why it's under lies our parents told us, because it's bullshit.
Son of a bitch. Hey, radar was in May of 1935.
There you go. My grandma was born before radar.
Good Lord. Oh.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah. Now, the first to it was a German scientist, Heinrich Hertz, was the first to discover this system in the 19th century. He learned to so there's there's like 3 different. I've got May of 35, April of 04.
What?
Yeah. So this is no, it's okay. It's 1935 is what. There's all these other little like. Not the actual invention, but they've learned about radio waves reflecting off metallic objects. So yeah, it's still 1935. Oh, this guy does look like a carrot eater. Yeah.
This guy looks like a carrot eater.
The dude's total carrot eater. But yeah, I always remember that one about the carrots. I do love carrots.
I don't.
Don't you? Oh.
No, I think they're gross.
See, we got a whole big bag of baby carrots in the fridge, and even all the pets love them too. Like, yeah, they'll hear me rustling around in the bag, and then they all come to the gate. So I got to give them each a carrot, and I eat a carrot. And I give the rabbit a carrot, because of course rabbits eat carrots.
They do?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I know. That's funny.
Of course.
All right.
I wasn't sure. I really wasn't 100% sure. You know, because Bugs Bunny eats carrots, but it's like, but do they? Like, do they?
Oh my God, I remember what I was going to say.
All right.
Yeah, this is so completely ungodly irrelevant, but I cannot, it's so stuck in my head.
Okay. I can't wait.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good.
Oh my God, that one was just on like, I feel like just a week or 2 ago.
I literally cannot stop. I don't know why it's stuck in my head. I haven't seen that shit in years.
Oh my God, that's a good episode.
Oh my!
Some of those songs that they sing.
I think you want to know what. So the other day before work, I left, and I was like, I left with good enough time. Like I needed to stop and get some gas, and I was like really hungry, and I hadn't eaten, so I like ran into Snappy's, and I'm looking around, and Snappy's has the worst food options as far as like something quick to grab.
Oh.
I'm standing there just like looking for something really specific, and the only thing that I grabbed was like brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
The
and
best.
I did not eat them. They've been sitting in my car And
Oh,
I'm literally, they're sitting right beside me right now. I'm like just staring at them, and I'm just like, ever since that, I like that's all I can think about is that stupid fucking
that
song.
is Now, have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? I know we talked about putting them in a freezer.
I do put it in the freezer. I've never put butter on a pop. I don't eat my Pop
I
Tarts
know.
hot, so.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And see,
And
I'm about 50-50.
I'm not gonna put cold butter on a cold Pop Tart. It's not happening.
No. I have, like I said, brown sugar and cinnamon is the only one I've tried this in. Is I've actually scooped it in a tub of Cool Whip whipped cream. That is an awesome combination.
Pop Tarts.
Yep. Just the
Hey,
brown sugar and cinnamon, though.
Do you like crepes?
I don't know. I don't think. I think. I don't know. I'm assuming. What the fuck is a crepe? I know. Let's see.
Man, Mitch, your stream of consciousness is what I live for. I'm not kidding. It's like the greatest thing ever.
Basic crepe. So let's see. Oh, that looks like something I would enjoy. Yeah. Okay, I've never had one, but I would say that I would like those.
Huh. Do you ever get out to Holidaysburg at all?
Fuck no. You kidding me? I don't go anywhere.
Well, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Anyway, yeah, crepes, they're banging, man. I highly recommend them.
Yeah. Yeah, they do look good. So, yeah, I was all over the place there when you talked about it. That's like my typical reaction to everything. I'm like, no, yeah, what? Who? All right, no,
probably.
Screw you. You know? I like.
Do I like crepes? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. What the fuck is a crepe?
Yeah,
it's the best. That's why I was trying to replicate your stream of consciousness the other day when I was texting you, being like, "I have delicious abundance, bitch. I need. Please see me after class." Like,
I was just talking to Autumn about that. I said, that son of a bitch kept throwing these big words. And I said, after I read that, I was like, you know what? No, I don't even want to meet up with you. With a text like that, nah, I'm going to avoid you. And I'm glad I didn't.
That's right. Damn right.
Because we were talking about donuts. She was going to work. She was going to get donuts for her first client. And I was like, oh. I said, let me tell you a donut story. So I showed her and I said, Deej pulled a U, which Autumn will text 3 words, send. Then another 3 words, send. Then 3 words, then send. Like, I'll get, like, within a 30-second span, I'll get 8 fucking text messages. And I don't do that. Like, I feel bad enough when I do, like, 2 in a row. I get all my thoughts into one big-ass paragraph text. And then I send it. I don't do, what are you doing? Send. Come here. Send. Send. No. I can't stand that. Well, I don't want to say I can't stand it, but it drives me nuts. So I guess I can't stand it.
I do it sometimes. I try not to do it, but
no, you don't do it a whole lot. Yeah, you don't do it a lot, but like I said, I texted about, you know, of course I was joking that I was going to avoid you. And I stepped down, put something on the computer, typed something really quick, came back, and there it said they're like, Deej, 5 messages. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I was gone for not even a minute. Like, how is there 5 messages? Like, I don't even want to read them all. I don't care what they say. They're probably just 3 or 4 words, but that's annoying.
Said, this is, mind you, this is 20 minutes before we leave our shift.
Yeah.
I say, I have something moderately important and beneficial to you. Please see me after class.
Good Lord.
And you say, when you say it like that, I don't want to meet up with you. I said, I will avoid you at all costs. And I said, I promise it's beneficial. Send. Please, no avoidance can occur. Send. You'll receive great rewards and be helping me at the same time. Send. I made a purchase on break and I fucked up. Send. I have abundance of deliciousness. Send. And then you, Jesus Herald Christ.
Yeah.
I walk away for 2 damn minutes and I have 5 messages from you. Then I said, we're making memories, but I swear it's important.
Yeah. And I'm glad it was. Those donuts were awesome.
They
Oh
were,
my
dude. They were
God.
so good. You
Yeah.
need to get there some morning. I should bring you a Oreo cream filled donut, man. They are
Oh my
ungodly delicious.
God, I can't even imagine how good that is.
They like disappeared one time for years, and I was like
Mhm.
so disappointed. And I was like, why don't you make them anymore? He's like, oh, I can't get the crushed Oreo topping. I'm like, what? There's fucking just go buy Oreos, bro.
Well, yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just literally it's a cream filled donut with crushed Oreo on top, and
Oh,
it's incredible. I don't know why it's so goddamn good. It's
'cause
those
it is.
yeast raised donuts. You know what I mean?
Kinda.
Shout out to Scotty's Donuts, guys. If you are in DuBois and you've never had a Scotty's Donuts, you're doing it wrong, man. Their
Gotta
donuts
have
are absolutely fucking fire.
They're huge too. They seem so much bigger than anybody else's donuts.
And listen, I often hit my last break about 5 o'clock in the morning. Usually, that's why I wait, because sometimes I want donuts. Sometimes I think about going. It's really hard, whenever that last person comes back, and I'm like, I could go right now.
Yeah.
I could, and I often think about it, and then I'm always just like, do I want donuts?
Yeah.
What do I want?
It feels so far away though, but I don't
It's
think
not,
it really
though.
is. But
At that time of night, it's not that bad. It's like once you're at Sheets, dude, you're like a minute away.
I guess you're really you're pretty much there. Yeah.
If you drive down to Sheets at the end of the boulevard, you're almost at Scotty's. You might as well just go. And there's no lights are going on at that point.
That's right, because at the light, you would just have to go straight, wouldn't you?
You turn left.
Oh, you can still go left, but you'd have to hit all those red lights, though.
But the lights
I
are
guess
blinking.
Okay. Yeah, I guess
they're flashing that late. So you just
Yeah.
go and you pull up. There's nobody there. You walk in there. They're literally still filling the donuts. Like they're just putting them out. They're
Sweet
still warm
beans.
sometimes.
That
And
makes
you have your pick of the litter. It's incredible.
That gives me nice thoughts.
It's great. I highly recommend it. And it's something I don't even know who put me onto it. Maybe Nate.
Oh, okay.
Or no, maybe it was Brian. Someone was like, Scotty's Donuts opens at 5. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so there. And I've done it a couple times, but usually I don't overbuy.
Right.
Usually I just go there for a couple, but I really wanted half dozen. But then they hit me with the, but it's a baker's half dozen. And I'm like, oh man, 7 fucking donuts? I don't need 7 donuts.
Well, wouldn't a baker's half dozen be 6.5 donuts?
Well, no.
Well, a baker's dozen's 13.
Right, but I don't know. That's probably just how they get you into paying extra for it.
I mean, seriously, who's gonna make half of a donut?
Exactly. So I got them and was like, yeah, these are pretty good, but wasn't just, I don't know. I made it through 3 of the Oreo ones and I'm dying.
Yeah.
It's so much.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
I
I
had
could do more
4.
than 3.
I had 4 of them motherfuckers left and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
what am I going to do right now?
Yep. And it seems like it hits you like a brick wall because you eat the first one and you're like, oh, I could pound these all day. You get the second one, you're like, yeah, easy. Then you're like halfway through the third one and it just hits and it's like, whoa.
And I know you've never had them, but the Oreo ones, they're like, it's a full donut.
Mm.
There's no hole cut out the center. So
Right.
that little bit of mass is there.
Yeah.
And it's filled with cream and it's so good, but you're just like, oh.
Yeah. See, cream filled that's my all-time favorite is cream.
Well,
It's gotta
you
be
will
the-
absolutely adore those donuts, I assure you.
Yeah, and it's got to be the where is it? Sugar cream, buttercream, icing, whatever it can't be that pudding. I mean, I've got no problem with pudding.
Oh,
but
I
like
love
the icing.
Boston cream is one of my favorites. But yeah, it's actual cream. It's like icing cream.
Yeah. That's Yeah.
Yeah, if it was pudding, I wouldn't be so into it. But I do like Scotty's Boston cream donuts. They are pretty good.
I don't think I'm sure I've had Boston cream.
It's just
What makes the cream Boston?
I think it's just it's a yeast raised donut with chocolate icing, and then inside it's vanilla pudding.
Oh, all right.
It's delicious.
Okay. I'm sure I've had to have had Boston cream and just didn't realize that's what it was called or something.
More than likely.
Yeah.
You can get them at Sheets too. Those little those little pies, like JJ's pies.
Yeah.
They have a Boston cream one I'm pretty fond of.
Oh, okay. I may have to partake.
2 for $2.22, brother.
Ooh, even better. I like a good deal.
I fucking love pie crust.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Going swimming right after eating will give you cramps. That is false?
Yep.
Really?
I think. I never did it. It's still one of those. It was just so drilled into my brain because I thought it was always like 20. Was it 20 minutes? 20 minutes or 30 minutes after you eat is when you can swim.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's. I feel like it's true.
I mean, it's probably the safest bet.
Yeah.
I do know this, and y'all can heed the warning.
Ooh, heed it. I'm gonna heed that hell out of it.
Playing baseball after drinking milk will make you shit yourself.
I played a lot of baseball. I feel like I would have drank milk and I'd never shit myself playing baseball.
Well, when I played
puked.
baseball, my coach told me all the time, please don't drink milk before the game. Don't go swimming before the game.
I always was told that you don't want to swim before a baseball game.
Yeah, there was that, and never drink milk before the game. Well, one day, I told my brother, yeah, you should go ahead and drink the milk. It's fine. It gives you energy. Oh, boy. We find out that why he said that. He shit himself hard.
Wow.
Big time.
Huh.
And it was like bad. You know what I mean? It was like to the point where, thankfully, it was a rainy day, and I said, go over there and sit in that mud puddle over there. Like, go sit in that mud puddle. That way everybody thinks that that's mud.
It looks like mud, but he still smelled like shit. I'm sure.
I think he just sat out for most of the game. He sat in the mud, just there. I thought, that's fine. We'll just leave it at that.
Maybe I never did have milk before. Because like I said, I played baseball a long time, but I was never really a milk drinker, even when I was a kid. So I never did. Yeah, I don't.
Not a fan.
No. Like to dip my Oreos in, but I don't know. I never do that anymore.
Dip your Oreo in the company milk.
Ooh. Wow.
All right. Let's see. Number 9. No, we're not doing that one.
Yeah.
Number 10. Thunder is just angels bowling.
Yep, I've heard that. Because I used to be scared shitless of thunderstorms. I would cry like a bitch when it would start to storm because I was what year was that the tornado went through Parker Dam? 84, I believe.
I don't know, I wasn't alive.
Fucking shit. I hate this shit. This is what I hate about doing things with people that are like younger, everything. That's all right.
I wish I was, if that means anything.
It does. It helps a little bit.
My spirit was alive back then.
But I remember very well the day that hit. Because, of course, there was no internet at the time, so you didn't really know until, hours later, and then the word starts spreading that there was. But I still remember that storm that came down. I lived in a little town called Kellytown at the time, which was south of Kerwinsville. So, of course, it's, 45, 50 minutes south of Parker Dam. But that storm that came through that day was just horrendous. And of course it scared the shit out of me, because I had wind blowing and it was just terrible. So from then on, and then when word spread that there was a tornado, so then in my mind, anytime a storm was coming, that meant a tornado was coming. So
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because I'm 6 at the time. If it was 84, I would have been 6. So, of course, you're, pretty scared kid anyway. But I was especially wussy when it came to anything. So then they trying to tell me, oh, it's just, it's God and the angels up there bowling. That's all it is. It didn't work because I still cried every time it stormed. I finally got over that about 3 years ago.
Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of thunder myself. I remember I was sitting at my buddy Richie's house, and we were playing a game. I think it was Siphon Filter. You ever play Siphon Filter?
I've heard of it, but I never played it.
Good old classic shooter, like back
Yeah.
on early PS1. And lightning struck right outside his window.
Oh.
And it was so loud.
Oof.
And it shattered his window.
Oh my God.
And I was like, and it left a giant crater in the ground.
Damn. That would be scary. I had one when I think I was about 18 or 19. There was a storm that came through, and we lived in the woods at this time. And there was a time when lightning hit a tree in our yard. And I'd never heard a sound like that before. And then there was a big long streak from the top of the tree down to the bottom. Bark flew everywhere. Yeah, that's loud as shit when a freaking lightning hits something.
Wild, man.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, it is. I can't believe you didn't get that when I said about I cried every day, and I said I just got over it like 3 years ago.
I guess it was over my head.
I guess it was.
So
Maybe it's
sorry.
because of the tone of my voice, because I was like just really nice and somber, and I was like, I just got over it 3 years ago, and you're like, yeah, that's crazy. So anyway,
that's not really what happened. I mean, I was like, you were talking, and it was making me think of other times that I had been faced with the same dilemma. So there was some of the things you were saying might have been going over my head.
Yeah, you just weren't listening. It's okay.
My what?
Maybe I got. Oh man!
Did you use your mixer yet? My what?
My what? The way you said it, it was just like, wait, like, why is he so offended? All she did was ask him if he messed with the mixer.
Yeah, well, Excuse me? My what?
The fuck do you mean, have I tried that yet?
I thought she said your minister. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't know. Maybe I do have a tone problem.
Maybe.
I might not be tone deaf musically, but I am tone deaf when it comes to talking.
Oh my gosh. I got tears running down my eyes right now. Oh. Golly.
Anyway.
All right. So what do we got? We're at number 11. The blinking traffic light is a secret camera. All right. I don't know.
I got nothing on that one. I've never heard that.
No. And then here's a couple. Yeah, the toothpaste is the spicy toothpaste. The dessert is all gone. I mean, that's not really. I mean, yeah, that's a lie for anybody. Not even a parent. Like, everybody lies about that. They just lied to me about that 2 weeks ago when I made the pumpkin pie. I said, "Where's it at?" They're like, "Oh, we ate it all." Well, why is that a lie? The dessert is all gone. So is the lie that there is dessert, but they're just lying and saying that it's gone even though it's there? Okay, that's what that is.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is.
Whatever. I don't care.
We did number 14, so number 15. If you touch a baby bird, the mother won't recognize it. Doesn't it kill it?
That's what I've always heard. But I don't know. But then I remember somebody at one point said, it was at my old job. They're like, no, that doesn't matter. Because there was one time because where our warehouse was at our old job was right along the river, the Susquehanna River. Well, at one point, there was a mother duck and like 5 or 6 baby ducks that were, and I know it's not a bird, but it's a duck, but it's still like babies. And one got separated. It got stuck like in a divot kind of thing. Well, they all kept walking, and the one was by itself, and I was like, well, shit, do I touch it? Like, what if I touch it? Like, is this the same thing with birds? And, the mother, just won't do anything. And the one guy's like, that's all just made up shit. You can touch the duck. And so I walked over there, and I grabbed the duck, and I took it over to the other ones, and everything seemed fine.
Oh, you really gave a duck that day.
He did give a duck.
Well, so one time, I'll skip that story. All right, the car won't start. The car won't start unless I already did that one. Chocolates are only for adults.
Nah,
That's dumb.
that is dumb.
We don't know where the remote control is. That's also dumb.
Yeah.
We've done number 19. We did number 20. So
Yeah.
man, we're already halfway through this next list.
Yeah,
Great.
I think we're actually gonna get this shit done today.
That's good. The next one, we did that one.
Yeah. Oh, that one says though, if you make a funny face and the wind changes. What the hell would the wind have anything to do with it? That's still
I have
stupid.
no idea.
Yeah. So if it's windy and you make a face, it's gonna. No, that's dumb. There's the swallowing gum takes 7 years. Yep. Eat watermelons. Don't eat the raspberries.
Never eat raspberries.
The noise you hear when you crack your knuckles is your bones breaking. I remember my sisters telling me that because they just were mean. Basically,
Okay.
that's all. They were just mean at the time, and they wanted me to cry because they knew I would cry. So then they would crack their knuckles. They're like, "Well, we're breaking our bones," and then I would start crying, be thinking that they were gonna, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I cried.
Dude, look at number 7.
Oh, bread crust. So bread crust will not only make your hair curly, it'll also make your voice deeper.
So bread crust is chock full of pure testosterone.
Yeah.
Unadulterated levels of testosterone.
I did not realize that. I think I'm gonna go out and just eat nothing but a whole shit ton of just bread crust right now.
Just save your bread crust. Donate them to Mitch.
Yep. I want to be.
We'll make a man out of you yet.
Well, I'd say those days are gone. It's too late now.
See, so number 9, I learned from Rugrats. The moon is made out of green cheese.
Yep.
Number 10, eating raw cookie dough will give you a stomach ache. Well, eating.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
They say that it'll give you salmonella, but do you know about salmonella?
I know about it. I mean,
So you can get salmonella is more from eating raw flour than it is from eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Eggs can give it to you. That's still true, but
Yeah.
raw flour is that it's so like bad. Like that's why you have to cook it
No shit.
to
I
kill
didn't
off
know
that
that.
bacteria. Yeah, raw flour has more salmonella than. Let me look it up real quick, but I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Yeah, I always never understood the raw eggs because we were always told that. They're like, oh, raw eggs. But then I would always be like, well, then how was Rocky able to eat? You know, in Rocky 1, there's a scene where I don't know, it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 eggs, I think he cracks in a glass and then just drinks it. And it's like, well, shouldn't he be, have salmonella?
Yeah, so it says here on, let's see. Yeah, cook or bake foods made with raw flour according to the recipe pad. Don't eat taste unbaked dough or batter. That's what it is. Like it's not from the egg can.
Uh-huh.
Yes, flour can contain salmonella bacteria too. The public often associates salmonella with raw eggs in which the bacteria can be found, but there's also a risk of being infected through other foods such as flour. So that's why raw cookie dough is just like a big no-no because you can get it from both the eggs and the flour. Like it's
So it can double team you there.
Yeah.
But man, raw cookie dough is so good though.
It is good.
Yeah.
Anytime I've seen it at the store, I think I just bought some. I think it was Pillsbury. Like you could just eat it.
Oh.
It just says safe to eat raw.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, and you figure all the, like Dairy Queen, all those ice cream places, all their blizzards or flurries or whatever you want to call them, they're all cookie dough now. Yeah, so they must have done something through the years that they're just like, you know what, just eat the shit. We don't care. They must have science. Yeah,
Science. All right, number 11 is like 4th fucking time that one's been on there. So
yeah, what is it with the crossing of the eyes? Jesus H.
I don't know, man. Number 12, your stuffed animals have secret nighttime adventures, probably perpetuated by Toy Story. So
yeah. Well,
sure.
I tell you what, there was a house I went to one time. It was like my step cousins, and I was.
How does that work?
How does what work?
Step cousins.
Step cousins. They're like cousins of like my stepdad. They were like the nieces and nephews of my stepdad, so they're my step cousins.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that what they would? Isn't that what we would call it? Or I wouldn't call them cousins because they're not like my cousins, but they're somewhat related to me, at least through
yeah,
marriage.
sure.
Huh? I don't know. Maybe I've been saying it wrong all these years. I'm not. You know what? No, they're step
Oh,
cousins.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
It's right.
Okay.
The child
All
of a
right.
step uncle or step aunt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because it would be my stepdad's. It was my stepdad's niece, her kids. So I'm calling them my step cousins. They've always been that way. They'll always be that
They're
way.
just not related to you in the eyes of civil law.
No. Just through steppage.
You couldn't get 3 days of bereavement if they died.
Oh no, you won't get. Yeah, I'm sure you won't get shit from that.
Maybe a day.
Yeah, I'd be all right. I don't know.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, most of my step cousins are pretty cool. So I went to their house. I don't know how. And of course, it was time for bed. Go into their bedroom, and they had stuffed animals not only on shelves, but I remember they had them like stapled to the wall, like they had had them hanging from the ceiling. Not the wall. I'm sorry. They had them hanging from the ceiling. And I shit you not, those motherfuckers kept staring at me. Like I would look up, and them things would swing, and they would just stop right when they were looking at me. And then, yeah, I mean, of course they probably weren't, but I did not like to go to other people's houses, even, to spend the night. So I like to make things up, but I really don't feel like I made things up then, because I felt like that they were all looking at me, and that even the ones on the shelf had moved so that they were staring at me. So,
interesting.
Yeah. So I feel like if somebody would have told me that they go on nighttime adventures, I probably wouldn't ever be able to sleep in my life, because just for them to be hanging the way they were and staring at me, freaked me the fuck out. Of course, I ran downstairs and told their mother, I'm like, I gotta go home. And they're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, the stuffed animals are staring at me. And of course, they're all thinking I'm nuts.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
Hey, I just saw from WTAJ, the local news station, that today is not only National Trivia Day, but it is also National Spaghetti Day.
Oh, I love a good spaghetti.
Right?
Yeah. I just made Alfredo again last night. I told that story, what was it, 2 months ago, about I made the homemade Alfredo sauce. I did it again last night.
That's the spirit of the woodpecker, bro.
Yeah, it is. It didn't turn out as good as the first time. It felt like I had to use spaghetti noodles. The fettuccine noodles were nowhere to be found. I don't know why there's a shortage of.
Where were you shopping at Walmart?
Well, I didn't go up there. I mean, when I say there was nowhere, I really just went to Dollar General. There wasn't any there. So,
dude, Walmart has been absolutely ransacked in the pasta aisle. Like,
really?
And there is nothing in there. It is redonkulous. I don't get it.
Yeah, I wonder what the hell's going on.
But if you pippy on over to Martin's, there's so much pasta.
Huh. That's weird.
It is so weird. I don't understand. And
like
the lady at the checkout was like, "Oh, we can't keep pasta in stock." Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there was hardly any. Like, I was taking the last little bit of the spaghetti noodles too, but there were no. I think there was like a box of like rotini noodles and a box of elbow macaroni and angel hair pasta. And that was it. Like, there was nothing. And usually Dollar General's got a good selection.
I don't care for angel hair that much.
No.
We need to do an episode about pasta and all the different shapes and what they're for. It's very interesting.
I would like to know that. Yes, we should.
A bucatini.
Ooh.
You ever hear of bucatini?
I have heard of bucatini.
It's like a straw. It's a straw of pasta.
Yeah, it's almost like kind because I got it by accident one time. And I kept looking at that, and I'm like, I wonder if I could suck stuff up in that.
You could, I bet. You could probably suck up boiling water with it and just eat it as you drink.
Oh, there you go. That would be, I don't know how to, yeah, that would suck, really.
Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you? How tough am I? I suck up boiling water through bucatini and I eat it as I drink.
Bucatini.
Right this way, sir. You can.
Oh, you sound manly enough just even saying bucatini.
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 Maybe it's bucatini. Bucatini. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Either. Probably, maybe. It sounds like buca. Buca. I think it would be buca. Bucatini? Or buccia. Yeah, those Italians are crazy. Who knows what it is?
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Bucatini. Pronunciation. Top Google result.
Oh,
absolutely. Bucatini.
Bucatini. Fantastic. Yeah, those are some crazy ass noodles. I like them because of their girth. They're nice and girthy too. Sometimes I like a nice thick noodle.
I used to have a dream when I was younger of when I found out that pasta was something that could be homemade. I did not know that, I didn't know that it was just dough that, you made. And then anyway, I thought of this like great idea. I thought, man, I got to try this someday where you make like big, thick, like pasta, like finger size pieces, long ones, like breadstick size pasta.
Yeah.
And you dip it in the sauce and eat it.
Oh, that would be pretty gnarly there.
Like pasta fries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My grandmother, very Italian grandmother, said that'll never work. But I dream. A man can have a dream, can he?
A man can dream of a nice, big, old, thick-ass noodle.
That's right. That's what I want in life.
Yeah.
Thick noodle.
Thick
do you like gnocchi?
I do. Yes. We, yeah. It's been a while since I made it because it's really weird. Isn't that that's the thing that when you put it in the pot, once it floats to the top, that's when you know it's done. That's the gnocchi, right? Yeah.
It's very starchy.
Yes.
It's made out of potatoes.
Yes.
Good though. I like
hearing it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's another one. I'll put spaghetti sauce up in that. And it's been a long time since we've had it.
I'll put spaghetti sauce up in that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I have a pasta maker at home.
Do ya?
Yeah, it's like a countertop pasta maker.
Oh.
You just throw some flour and some eggs in there, and you just turn it on, and it just makes pasta and then spits it out.
Well, will it make the big thick one that you want to do?
No.
It only goes so thick.
It comes with things like man, I don't even know what you want. Patterns?
Oh, like okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it comes with different styles of noodles that you can.
Yeah,
make. I've never used it.
Yeah, like little Play-Doh. I remember Izzy had a Play-Doh machine. Or
yeah,
Play-Doh maker,
like
and you would stick a Play-Doh, but it would only come out like as a star or a
It's like that, but it has like 10 different types of pasta shaped things. And the only reason I haven't done it, like I really want to pasta, but like you have to cut it yourself. Like it comes with like a little thing, and as it comes out, you have to cut it at the right length.
Oh,
like no, who the fuck has time for that?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So it sits in my appliance closet.
With your mixer.
No, my mixer's where it needs to be.
My what?
My what? All right. If you make a wish and you blow on a dandelion, it'll come true. Definitely heard that one.
Yep. What?
I don't think that's a lie.
Plays music? No, I don't think so either.
I just think that's some bullshit. I guess it is a lie, but like, it's a fun one.
Yeah, I'm down with it. See, I've never
Truck plays music when it's out of garbage to collect, dude. What?
like. Why would you even need to lie about anything with a garbage truck and me? Like,
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
that's a weird one.
Yeah.
Number 15 we covered.
Yep.
That goes right along with the carrots.
Yep. Your pet understands.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, your pet understands everything you say. I fully agree with that. I feel like my dogs understand pretty much everything that I say to them or we say about them.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Yep. I think I did read somewhere that I think the dogs have like they understand like up to like 100 and some word vocabulary. Yeah. But
you can teach dogs how to use buttons to tell you what they want. So
yeah, I seen that TikTok of that. There's one that was a dog kept calling a lady a bitch. It was because
funny.
Like the dog would hit food, and then the lady would say no, and then the dog would hit the button that says bitch. And it was like food, bitch,
there was a guy that did that, but he had a button that said bruh. So he would say no, and the dog would go bruh. He'd go, what the fuck? Quit! I was like, bro, take the button away. What the fuck are you giving him a button for? It means you're teaching your dog sarcasm.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. This garbage truck one is dumb.
That's really dumb.
Number 17 is the same thing as the
watermelon
one. That's dumb.
Yep.
Thunder caused by clouds bumping into each other. Okay, whatever.
An interesting one. I think I'd have much rather had that one than the angels.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just sounds more realistic.
I mean, that is kind of what it is.
Yeah.
It's just a cold front and a warm front bumping into each other.
That's true.
I think. Actually, I'm not really sure.
I think you're right.
And then number 20,
something about warm air and cold air. The warm air is rising and the cold air comes and then they slap into each other and then it makes thunder. I don't know.
Yeah. Number 20, if you eat candy before bed, you'll have sweet dreams. So I've never heard that one either.
No. I always heard bad dreams if you had candy before bed.
Dude, oh my god, I remember something else I wanted to tell you. I had the weirdest thing happen to me in my dream last night, and it transitioned to like it woke me up.
Oh my.
And in the dream I was like, I think I was watching a movie, but I was in the movie in the dream, if that makes sense. Like I was sitting I was in this movie, and I don't exactly know what was happening in the movie. I just remember like very few things. Mm-hmm. And then like we were in a car and we like turned the corner and there was this massive explosion in the movie.
Oh.
I was in the car and then I felt the explosion. Then I was like outside of the movie on a couch. And then at that moment I realized that the explosion was happening on planet Earth. And I was like, oh my God. Like, and my whole couch and everything was shaking. And I was like, oh my God. And then like, I like came out of it. And I was laying in my bed, and I was like shaking. I was like, holy shit! And I woke up and was like, dude, what the fuck was that? Like, it was absolutely wild, man.
Oh my God! Oh man,
it freaked me the fuck out. Well, I was like, dude, no.
Laying in bed jiggling.
Dude, it was bad. And Tammy was like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I don't even know, man. Like, whenever you ever have those dreams when you're like falling and like jolts you?
Yeah. Yeah, you get that Jimmy leg. Oh, yeah, I hate it because it's always like right when you're just about ready to be asleep. And then you have that dream. Yeah, it's always the same for me. I'm going up these steps and then I just keep walking. Then I'm like, oh shit, I'm falling. And then I usually kick Autumn or I kick the dog or something.
Like, I don't know. It's so funny to me that like that happens. So why does that even happen?
I don't know. I just love the thought of seeing you laying in bed just going.
Yeah, I was like having like it was like a makeshift seizure. I was like, it woke me right up. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
oh my God.
And I just went back to sleep. Like nothing ever happened. But it freaked me out, man. I was like, that was fucking
I
weird.
bet.
It was so
I bet.
weird. I remember a couple times in the past where I've had I don't know why the fuck. Why do we say that?
Why? Why do we
I
say
remember
what?
in the past. Like, yeah, no
Of course
fucking
it's a-
shit. It's always in the past.
It'd be really weird to be like, I had the weirdest thing happen 5 years from now.
I remember in the future.
Yeah. It's like,
Anyway.
I'll never forget that day in 2032 when I did this.
I always I used to get so mad when people would be like, yeah, this one time. Okay, just why do you have to specify?
It's
This one
I
time.
do that a lot. Yeah, I think I do that a lot.
Just start throwing in other numbers. Like this 4 time. I remember this 10 time. Holy fuck.
It's like, you know what? I don't remember this thing I never did. Let me tell you this story.
Like this 2 time. Anyway, I remember a time in my life when, dude, I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say now.
I don't know. Yeah,
Damn it.
we screwed that one up.
I tangented myself right out of the memory.
It was we did about dreams. We dreams and then gyrating dreams.
Nope, it's gone.
It's gone. Damn it.
Oh well.
Yeah. Well, it'll come to you because the other thing came to you.
Yeah, man, that shit just oh yeah. Okay,
There
so
it
I
is.
was sleeping. I fell asleep on the desk at my apartment ages ago.
Mhm.
And I was awoken to what sounded like a gunshot in my brain.
Uh-huh.
Like it was so loud. It was I don't really know how to describe it, but it woke me up out of a dead sleep. And it happened to me 4 or 5 more times after that. And I ended up looking it up, and it's a true, honest to God thing that happens sometimes. And it's never happened since then, but it used to scare the shit out of me. So unwieldingly loud.
Yeah. Huh.
And I
That
can
is
remember
wild.
I would wake up and I would I walk downstairs and ask my buddy, I'm like, did you hear that? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
It fucking sure sounded like it was in the house, just
Yeah. Huh.
crazy.
That is crazy.
But I can remember this one time.
This one time.
I was sleeping. I was in my apartment on East Long Avenue. It was early in the morning, and I woke up to the loudest sound that I've ever personally heard in my entire life, and it was so unbelievable, and you could feel it, and it lifted me up out of bed. You ever have something like that? Something so loud that you're just suddenly you're sleeping and then all of a sudden you're up?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I was up and walking out my door, walking down the hallway before I even processed what I had heard.
Mhm.
And everybody else in the apartment was doing the same thing. There was probably 10 of us in there. Everyone was like, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, dude, I have no idea. I walk outside, everybody, every neighbor, every person was walking out of their house like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? And we were like, yeah. Turns out the guy next to us, the neighbor, he detonated a fucking half a stick of dynamite.
Jesus.
And we were living in town. This is right by Sheetz, right by the Wrights Theater.
Wow.
And dude just blew up half a stick of dynamite and then retreated back inside, came out, was like,
God.
what was that? Blew all the windows of his building, blew them all out. It was the loudest thing I had ever heard.
Huh.
He ended up going to jail for it.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
he should have. Yeah, for having dynamite.
At
Good
least
Lord.
disturbing the peace at the very least, but holy
Yeah.
mother.
I remember what was that, 10 years ago when we had the earthquake in this area?
Yeah, it was in that same apartment.
Yeah. Yeah, I happened to be home from work that day. I know Autumn's dad was up to visit. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the day off. And I was napping at the time. And then I remember the house kind of shaking. And then just being woke me up out of a dead... And he was napping too. We were both asleep on the couch. We were on separate couches. We weren't on the same couch. And then we both were sat up at the same time. What the hell is going on? And then here, come to find out, there was that earthquake came through.
Huh.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I
I
remember
remember.
growing
It,
up, we had a down in our basement, we had a fireplace. And that was kind of how we were able to heat the whole house by was this fireplace. It was one of those ones that you shut the door kind of thing. Not like the fancy Santa comes down the fireplace. It's one of those wood burners.
okay.
And I had a friend over and we ended up having a flue fire. Here the chimney got completely blocked. Well, it got so much pressure happened that it blew that door completely open.
Wow.
Me and my buddy were down literally 15 feet away from that thing. Never heard it. My mother was upstairs and my sisters were upstairs and they heard it. And they came down and they're like, "Did you guys not hear that?" We're like, "Hear what?" They're like the wood burner door just blew open, like with an amount of ferocity, I guess we'll call it.
Good
I
word.
like, yeah, thank you. I know she didn't use that at me, but I wanted to use a big word. And I was like, nope, slept right through it. I'm
Wow.
pretty much, yeah, I'd say 90% of all loud noises, I can sleep through it. Yeah. I'm a pretty heavy sleeper. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you something.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Oh, you're either gonna use it or you're gonna be like, no, fuck you. But I send it in good spirits.
Okay. Well, I figure most of the stuff you send me is going to be in good spirits. The hell's this supposed to mean?
It's to help you.
You know what? I think we're done here. Oh,
No, you said you wanted to learn.
I know. No, you're right. I'm kidding. What is that first word there that's just on that thing? Perspicacious?
I don't even know what are you talking about?
The actual link that you sent me. It's just the picture that you sent me. There's a word there.
I don't see that.
Don't you? Oh.
No.
Well, then I'm on my own with figuring out what that word is. Able to judge quickly and...
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Yeah. Perspicacious?
Yeah.
Perspicacious. Able to judge quickly and correctly what people and situations are really like.
Fruit snacks heal all wounds.
Well, hell yeah, it does. That's what... Usually if I get hurt, that's usually my go-to.
Give me any gummies? Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell he did.
Yeah. Who knows?
I found him sitting on the edge of the windowsill. Just crying and crying. Anyway, I think it's perspicacious.
Perspicacious?
Perspicacious, yeah.
Perspicacious. All right. Well, you know what? I am going to... Yeah, because I do need to up my vocabulary. I feel like I say the same things over and over. My problem will be to remember, like the word that I get today. Like 3 weeks from now, will I even remember the...
I mean, I always made a point when I use that app. I always tried to at least say, like, try to use it.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the times, you just are never presented with a situation in which it's going to happen.
Exactly.
But I'm sure that I did learn things.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. I'm downloading it right now, and I'm gonna, whatever that word is, I'm gonna work it into our last bit of our show here. But I'm not gonna tell you what the word is either. You'll have to wait till I say it.
Able to judge quickly and correctly what people and situations are really like. Oh, it's got widgets.
Ooh.
You can add it to like your home screen. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or re-download this bitch. Maybe our words of the day will be the same and we can help each other.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, sound. Let's see, vocabulary. Oh my God. Tell us why you're here. Enhance my lexicon.
Oh.
Fuck you. Get ready for a test, improve my job prospects, enjoy learning new words. I'm going to enhance my lexicon. Oh, for real? Do they think I'm a freaking moron?
Why?
My word of the day was adequate.
Ah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, it's giving me a test. Select the correct meaning of the word. Okay, beloved. Okay. Oh, okay. Flaccid. Oh, placid. Wait, placid? Placid is calm and peaceful, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Ineffable.
Holy shit!
Wow.
I love it.
Oh, that is crazy.
That,
Oh,
my friend, is what you call a coincidence.
That is a happy coincidence. My fifth one was assiduous. What the fuck does assiduous mean?
I don't know.
Lacking focus and diligence in tasks, showing great care, attention, and effort in doing something, uninterested or disengaged. I'll go uninterested. Nope, I was wrong. Showing great care. So being assiduous is showing care. I'm an intermediate level. Oh, let's see. This is wild stuff. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. We're gonna do that. Oh my God, this thing takes a long time just to get a fucking word.
Ineffable. I can't believe that.
Yeah. There we go.
My first word of the day is equanimity.
Ooh, good old equanimity. Add a widget. See there now. Okay.
The frazzled mother maintained equanimity when her toddler. Hey, that's relevant to my situation right now.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. I think I can. I think I'll be able to use this word. I think.
What is it?
See. I'm not gonna say.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say it, and you'll be like, wait a minute, that's your word, isn't it?
Well, hopefully you still have the time, because the last bit of this thing was all about superstitions, which is what we have declared will be the next episode. So I moved them to the next episode. So old wives' tales and superstitions will be the next one.
Well then I'm feeling pretty inured to this what's going on. I don't know.
What? What's the word?
Inure.
Inure.
It is to become immune to unpleasant events or situations.
Oh.
So I am inure.
How do you spell it?
INURE. Inure. Innuendo.
IN.
Living in the Northeast will inure you to cold weather.
Inure.
Inure.
I think it's pronounced inure. Like manure?
Is it? Because the spelling has IN and then it's got a hyphen, then like an apostrophe J, and then like a horseshoe and then an R. So that J horseshoe R, isn't that like your in your? Isn't it like well here. I'm gonna
inure. That's what Google says. Inure.
Inure? Oh, I wanted to say in your.
Inure.
Inure. There.
The hell? That's weird.
Yeah. IN, then it, like I said, when
to become accustomed to or accept something.
Yeah.
So you have to, what is it?
Inure.
It's a verb. So you are to inure my change to the episode.
Yes.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. Now, come tomorrow at work, you'll be like, "Hey, did you use that word from yesterday?" I'll be like, "I don't remember what the word was."
Like, I'm becoming a knower to this app.
Yeah.
Becoming a knower to the word of the day.
Now, why did I not send that to you?
I don't know.
Because I spelled your name wrong.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna wrap it up here.
Let's wrap it. I can't believe we actually finished 3 freaking shows and we finally finished about the lies of our parents.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've been focusing on this and I don't even know what the hell we're going to talk about next. That's what makes it great. Wait. Oh, is that going to be next? That is next.
Why not?
Oh, okay. That
was at the bottom of the thing. Old wives' tales and superstitions were going to be part of this one, but since it took fucking 3 goddamn days or episodes.
You did just say that.
What?
Well, because I was being inured to everything. Yeah. I was being inured to the I don't know.
Let's see. We should be recording our next episode on Tuesday, the 16th, which means that it'll be National Nothing Day.
Oh, jeez.
Which is perfect because it's like our show. It's the Seinfeld of podcasts. It's a show about nothing.
Yeah.
It's National Ineffably Sublime Podcast and Seinfeld Day.
There it is.
All right, folks, as we wrap up this uproarious journey through the inexplicably sublime, we want to leave you with a challenge. Share your thoughts with us on topics that we've covered today. What's your take on lies our parents told us? Do you have any that we did not cover? Because we pretty much covered a lot, and then we covered the same ones, and we covered more of the same ones because it's the way it is.
Yep.
Or do you have a mind-boggling question for us to answer that you want to hear us talk about? You can connect with us on social media and drop the wittiest of ideas and become part of the Ineffably Sublime community. We have a Facebook group now, so you are welcome to join that. We're on Facebook. We have a TikTok, we have a Threads, and an Instagram. We don't use them much, but we're there. We're available anywhere that you can find a podcast, and please hit the subscribe button, share with your friends for a guaranteed dose of laughter and enlightenment. And if you liked the show, we haven't gotten any new reviews, so make this the year that you review the show. Make that your resolution. It literally takes 15 seconds. Even if you just hit the 5-star rating or the 1-star, whatever you prefer, I do not care. Just put a review on there so we can get something on there. And that's that.
That is that.
That being said, join us next time for another rousing edition of Ineffably Sublime, where we talk about maybe superstitions and old wives' tales.
I can't wait. Let's bring
Same here. See you later.
Peace. Damn it.
There you have it. We've been your guides through the wonderfully weird, and we can't wait to dive deeper into these categories in future episodes. Stay tuned for more unpredictable, edgy, and uniquely hilarious content. And remember, it's a strange world out there, but it's all part of the ineffable, the sublime, and the magnificently bizarre. Thanks for listening.